Hi guys, it's Patricia and welcome to Tester Tuesday, where if you're a Scentsy fan, you want to be here each Tuesday ready to vote because every week I review 2 scents and I review the ones that you guys vote on. The top 2 votes make it in each week. So last week we had 140 votes, which is a pretty typical week, and we had a pretty tight race. 4 scents were kind of battling it out for first place. But what came in first place? Well, is this nice blue wax. I saved my disc, and it is Sea, Sun, and Fun, and this one had 27% of the vote. And in second place was a pretty yellow colored wax. I don't happen to have a bar, but I have my used up testers. It's called You're My Buttercup, and that had 21% of the vote. So the order, in case you're interested, it was Sea, Sun, and Fun, then You're My Buttercup, then we had Forest Wildflowers, and Mystery Man. So those were all very close. Then we had Pineapple Sorbet and Very Snowy Spruce. So let's talk about our first place scent this week. It is Sea, Sun, and Fun. I just had this one party tester to go by. And on cold sniff, this is about a medium to strong scent. It is retired. It was last available as a Bring Back My Bar in 2018. And I would say this is a fresh scent. So the scent description is summer fun, a splash of salt water, an orange twist, scattered lily petals, and rays of sunny amber. So the scent notes we have are salt water, orange twist, or orange, lily petals, and amber. So, I mean, I don't know, those are very kind of different scent notes. But let me just tell you, this is what it smells like to me. I'm going to set the scene as best as I can because I was thinking a lot about it. Okay, you go to the beach. It's a nice, bright beach. It's not one of those stinky, like harbor style beach. It's a nice, pleasant, salty sea air kind of beach. You lay your towel down. You've got a couple kids with you or a couple dogs or a clumsy friend. Anyway, so you lay down on your beach towel or whatever and you get out your sunscreen. And it's a very fresh, bright sunscreen, something like a copper tone. And you're putting that on you and then all of a sudden your kids spill a drink on you. The drink was a mix of like Sprite, which is lemon lime soda, or an orange pop together. They spill it all over you and you're like, what the hell? So then you got to clean it up. And luckily you have a cleaner. I don't know why you would bring a cleaner to the beach, maybe because you have kids, but there's a bathroom cleaner that's called Vim, and I think it's called Vim bathroom cleaner, and that is what you kind of clean stuff with. Not yourself, but you just clean stuff with. And that's kind of the smell, because you get the smell of the salty sea air, you get the smell of like a sunscreen, you get a little brightness from the pop that was spilled on you, and at the very end of the warming, you get like a cleaner type smell. That's the best way I can describe it. It's very fresh. It's not like the other aquatic scents that we have. It's more of a fresh aquatic. The closest scent I could think of to this, and it's not even a Scentsy scent, was Zape Beachbound, and that is even different than this. So Sea, Sun, and Fun, if you are someone that likes this, then that's probably why you keep voting it back. So I did warm this in 2018. That was my first experience. I was okay with it. It was just kind of like a kind of scent, and it's still that way now. Scent appeal is nice. I like it, about a 7 out of 10. I put this one tester in my son's room because his room sometimes gets stale, and I thought this would be a nice, bright, fresh scent to put in there. And strength and throw is about 7 out of 10. It's a Colors of the Rainbow 25-watt bulb warmer in there. I left it going 2 days, 30 hours. So, and that was constant, like a constant without turning it off. So, yeah, I mean, it still has a little bit of scent here. Obviously, that's how I'm smelling it. Yeah, and I got my life out of this. It doesn't have any more scent. So, this would be a great scent for a bathroom or a laundry room, but you could probably sneak it into an open concept. It would give you a background, fresh, vibrant, clean scent. Not too salty sea air, which is nice. And if you didn't really like this scent, and you have some, and you're like, what can I mix this with? For some reason, I would probably want to mix this with Luxe Vanilla, which is no longer available, but if you have that, that would be a good mix, because it would kind of dampen some of that freshness if you didn't like it, without clashing. And would I repurchase this? I mean, if it came back in the Bring Back My Bar kit, I would warm it, probably in a bathroom or my laundry room. I would be okay with it, or even my son's room. I would be okay with it, but I wouldn't find the need to repurchase. And that is Sea, Sun, and Fun. So let's talk about our second place scent this week. It is You're My Buttercup. very cute name, and these are really grungy testers. I had 2 big and 3 minis. Now, this scent on cold is about a light to medium scent, and it's retired. It was last available in the spring and summer of 2017, and it was the romance section. And it first came out in spring and summer of 2016. So the scent description for this one, it's kind of long. It says, sweet apple, juicy pear, and yellow buttercups swirl as softly as a summer day, while a wisp of white musk quietly charms in the background. So we basically have sweet apple, juicy pear, buttercups, and white musk as the scent notes. Can I really pick out anything? I mean, the most I can pick out is musk and buttercups and a sweetness from the fruit. I can't really say, oh yeah, I smell apples, and oh yeah, I smell pears. But you can definitely smell a nice fruity sweetness, maybe 25%. You can definitely smell musk, maybe 25%, and then a floral, about a 50%. So that is kind of the breakdown for me. I feel like the musk also, there might be a tiny bit of amber in this scent. It's kind of like a warm scent. It's not a cool scent, if that makes any sense. So my first experience with this was this warming. But I did smell it when I smelled my testers from my sponsor a long time ago. And I thought when I first smelled it that it smelled like My Only Sunshine. But when I dig out My Only Sunshine, this is a much softer, muted, vanilla kind of calm scent, where this is a bright, vibrant, musky scent. So not really close to My Only Sunshine. I definitely prefer My Only Sunshine to this. This is lighter than You're My Buttercup. So how did this do? Well, I decided to take these testers and put them all in my son's room downstairs because I have 2 25-watt bulb warmers, like I told you guys. And I put roughly, it would be about 1.5 to maybe closer to 2 cubes in each. Maybe one, like we'll say 1.5 to 2 cubes in each. I put it in there, strength and throw. Now let me tell you. So I put it in, I kind of forgot about it. I don't know if it was like an hour or 2 later, probably a couple hours later, I had to go put him in for his nap. He's special needs, he gets really, really tired. So we usually put him in for his nap, especially now because there's only so much you can do in the day. I walked in the room and I'm like, what is that smell? Like, it's so strong. I don't even know what this is. And then I was smelling it and I'm like, it smells like a floral, musky floral. Oh, it's You're My Buttercup. And it kind of took me by surprise how strong it was. So yeah, like surprising. Anyway, and it was a really good performer in the sense that it stayed nice and strong for a while. I left it going 40 hours. However, I did fall asleep. So sometime around the 36-hour mark, I think it kind of died. And I feel like it might have died suddenly. But yeah, I mean, I was impressed with the performance in that room on this one. I don't know if it would be like that everywhere, but if you're someone that you're like, man, that kind of sounds like a scent that I would like, then I would pick up Here Comes the Sunflowers from this year's release, because this is probably the closest scent that I can think of. This is a bit brighter. It's a different floral, but they're close enough. And this is more sugary musk, and the other one's more like the white musk with like maybe some amber. But they're close enough that you could probably sneak it by and maybe like both. Anyway, I would say you could probably warm You're My Buttercup in any area of your home. I think it would do well in an open concept, bathroom, bedroom, laundry room. I think it would do okay. Just from the testers that I had anyway. If you didn't like it and you thought it was a bit too floral, I would suggest maybe mixing it with this My Only Sunshine, because that will actually dull it down a little bit because there's vanilla in this. So, but still complimentary. Would I vote for it and bring back my bar? No, I wouldn't vote for it. But if someone gave me a bar, I would be happy. I would melt it and I would say thank you. So let's get to drawing for our 6 scents to vote on this week. I have my box next to me. I got a lot of junk in here today. I'm going to open up the lid. And I am going to draw 6 scents from this box. You guys are going to vote for 2 different scents by Wednesday morning. If you cannot vote here on YouTube, down in the comments section, please find my post on Instagram and put your 2 votes there. It's Patricia Gates. Let's see what we're going to get. Scent number 1. Ooh, quite a few. Aloha Citrus. Scent number 2 is Sugared Cherry. Scent number 3 is Coconut Pumpkin Pie. Scent Scent number 4. Let's Get Punchy. Scent number 5. Oodles of Orange. There's a lot of fruit and citrus in here. And I do have some singles. Let's take one from the singles here. Scent number 6. Blond Wood and Moonflower. So the scent choices for this week. Scent number 1, Aloha Citrus. That is currently available as a spring and summer scent. Scent number 2, Sugar Cherry, a retired scent. Scent number 3, Coconut Pumpkin Pie, also a retired scent, fall and winter. Scent number 4, Let's Get Punchy, a retired spring and summer scent from about 2 years ago. And Oodles of Orange, a retired kids fragrance from about a year ago, I think it retired. And Blond Wood and Moonflower, this was a Bring Back My Bar, probably about maybe January of 2019, I'm guessing. Somewhere around that time frame it came back, and it's retired obviously. So thanks for spending the last few minutes with me. I hope you guys are doing well. I hope you're having a great day in your neck of the woods, as great as can be in these circumstances, and I will see you guys in the next video.